Där är jag! Tjo! Okej, nu ska jag bara stänga fönstret så får skicka till mig. Som alltid. Jesus. Yes. Då är det helt enkelt bara att vänta på att folk trillar in. We're making pancakes and I need to wash some dishes before anything. I'll put you over here. Oh, yeah, right. Hi there! I hope you're doing well. So I will be cooking and checking in the chat regularly. Why do I always have such trouble with that word? But I need to do some dishes so I can actually cook. Okay. Yeah. I was out walking today, and so when I was walking, my wrist started being a little bitch, so I needed to wrap it so it wouldn't hurt me tomorrow. Hi, Caesar! But it's fine. I'm not injured or anything. Yep, Julia has her leg. There we go. And this. We're making pancakes. I really like pancakes. That's really sweet of you, Alush. I have good days, I have bad days. It's just usual. You should. Yes. Yes, my dear friend, I did say pancakes. I believe pancakes in Sweden are rather different than in America, because American pancakes are kind of like thick. Ours are really thin. But I love pancakes. Pancakes with raspberry jam. Hi, Kevin. Yeah. When I do a character live stream, it will be a how do you say it? A vampire live. It was 6 deciliters of milk, if I'm not incorrect. Or we just do a liter to just make it easier for ourselves. And then my stomach starts talking. Oh, yay! I really like vampires. There's so much you can do with them, too. Like, you could do the more traditional monster theme, or you can do the more modern, Twilight-inspired ish that vampires are good. Ica pannkakor. Yeah. So. This is 1 liter. Yeah, it is. I shop from really cheap stores, so you never know if it's the correct measurements or not. Yeah, I'm really excited for you to hear the mermaid audio. Also, like the audio that's going up next week. Oh my god, I'm so excited for you to hear it. It is sad, I'll say that. Well, what do you expect from me? But I'm really, really proud of it. It's quite different from what I usually write. Oh, right. I'm a bit all over the place in case you haven't noticed. Oh, that's really sweet of you, Kevin. I'm always so paranoid when cracking eggs. Like, I don't want there to be a bunch of shells in my thing. And also, I have pots now. This is going to be my dinner for tomorrow as well, so I might as well make a lot. Oh, why is it stuck? Well, the evil queen was right. Trust me, she was a tiny bit angry, not straight up offended, but she wasn't even considered for the part. And I also started writing that audio we were talking about last time with the Norse god Loki. And it's going to be a bit more of a comical script than I usually do. But it'll be fine. Ow! I banged my elbow just in the wrong spot, like right here, and the pain shot through my entire arm. Okay, why are they so strange? That's what you get when you buy discount food. You get strange food. Like the shells are kind of soft. It's really strange. Oh, Caesar. If only you knew what I had planned. This time you're not going to be locked up in chains. I have something much better planned. Whoa! Well, now there's egg on the floor. See, this is why my base recordings are all around 20 minutes. Like, I'm just too much all over the place all the time. And so there's so much I have to cut off and random gibberish and everything. I'm not telling you that, Caesar. If I do, then it won't be much of a surprise now, will it? I haven't cooked pancakes since I moved, so I haven't poured in flour into the container yet. Well, clearly you are not dead, Caesar. Somehow you managed to survive that whole fiasco. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here in the first place. Oh my god, if only you knew how random my classes are. I talked about this over on my Twitter, but I think I need to explain a little bit more. So, we had a class with our teachers. Those two teachers are deaf. And so we're struggling to understand what they're saying. We're understanding maybe 25% of what they're saying. And so it's very confusing sometimes. But then our teacher, our female teacher, she just out of nowhere says, "Oh, did you see the dead fish?" And I'm just sitting there like, what? The dead fish? What does that even mean? Like, did I misinterpret anything? I probably did, but I didn't. She was talking about dead fish. She was talking about an incident on the camp I was at, where a girl found a dead fish floating in the water. And she was running around with it, like, look at it, it's so cute, it has a little tongue and everything. And we're just like, oh my god. And so our teacher must have seen it too. And brought it up. And those who weren't at the camp were sitting there so confused, like, what the hell? And then the other day we were arguing of whether you say 2000 or 2000 in Swedish, 2000 eller 2000. And everything, and the discussions can get heated. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, that's about it. Right. The living mannequin. Well, she's still in my storage, helping me pick out some new outfits. Quite useful, that one. And then we have flour. Oh, that's really cool. Computer and game design. She would. Yeah, I did once. She went on strike for the entire day. We have an arrangement that as long as I stay to her outfit decisions, she will help me pick out them. It's quite a good one, actually. You don't have to pay her or anything. But I accidentally called her a dummy once, and she refused to work for that entire month. It was a disaster, I'll tell you. We are making pancakes now, Tim. Where is my Aha! It will be kind of loud now for a little while, so you will have to excuse me. Oh yeah, and some salt too. And a bit of sugar. I almost forgot. There we go. And some sugar. Of course. My apartment is so moist because we have the laundry room just on the other side. So there is so much moisture in the apartment. Good thing is I don't have to worry for my flowers. You called me a dummy? I thought you'd learned your lesson from last time. Idiotic little thing. I swear, if you call me a dummy last time, you won't like what's going to happen. No. Shut up. I'm sorry I only go so far if you keep making the same mistake over and over again now. You would not believe how often I have to teach people that I am not a dummy. I am a mannequin. There is a very big difference. Thank you very much. It is a hula hoop. Some of you may know I do some circus in my free time. I do aerial hoop and I also do the hula hoop. So area loop, I am unsure of if I can continue practicing like I used to because of my body. That's about it. Hi there, Shortcake. We are making pancakes. Just finished with the what do you say? The salts, the thing. Any English speakers who can help me out? What do you call the pancake thing? Batter. Pancake batter. Okay. Oh. I need to buy more butter. I felt like, I really want pancakes, and it is so tasty. So I decided that I would kick it for a little weekend celebration. Just normal Swedish pancakes. Nothing very special. No, 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 no. That almost went horribly. I think we shall put the batter closer to here. Pancakes with soup? I have never heard that before. No, we don't. We eat pancakes with, whipped cream, sugar, jam. So I will be eating with some raspberry jam. And sometimes we do it with ice cream as well. Maple syrup, no. We barely use maple syrup here. Well, of course you should. She is quite the fashion icon, that one. Good thing I am standing on my good arm. I'm thinking of maybe placing you guys over here. Yeah, I'll do that because I can still fix my batter. My neighbors are always playing music. I don't mind. I like having music around me. It's just a little bit uncommon. Well, not to diss my Norwegian viewers, but you guys are kind of weird. I love Norway. I have a Norwegian brother, but you're kind of weird. I know here in Sweden we always joke about your language. Thank you! I have a few more over there. I also planted a mango seed today, which has been growing in a cup, and now I planted it in my old guacamole container, which I drilled holes into. So it's going to grow into a big tree. I don't even like mango, I just wanted to see if I could do it. I know, right? But still, I love them. They are very, very kind people. Like, one thing I noticed, and I don't know if it was just the people I hung out with in Norway, but they boil almost everything. Like for Christmas, they would have boiled ribs. Like, what? No! You grill them. And I said, I don't know if it's a Norwegian culture or if it was just that family that was super strange. I mean, I haven't met any Canadians in like real life, but seems like a good country. Like, it doesn't have a lot of the problems that America has, so that's really nice. Oh, no. There, I want you. And we have the first pancake going up. Oh! That's nice. Yeah, I've seen pictures of the Canadian scenery. Like, it seems so beautiful. Oh god, you asked me this last time too. Mermaids are half-fish and that. And there aren't sulkies like creatures that can take out their skin and turn into human. If I'm not incorrect. I don't know. I don't know the first thing about sulkies, to be honest. Well, Tim, when I do experience writer's block, I pretty much always find I have on Reddit, I have a bunch of scripts that I want to record. So like all the scripts I do record that are made from other people are like at least a year old because it takes so much long for me to get to them. But I always have backup scripts in case I haven't had the time to write any. Honestly, but Selkies are kind of strange. Ooh, what are my favorite types of characters to play? I love playing like the more sadistic, evil kind of characters that are like irredeemable. Like for example, way back I made this one script, An Offer You Can't Refuse. That character, horrific person. I'm honestly thinking of maybe remaking it because I loved it so much. Another version of that is the Evil Queen. Because she is so different from how I am in real life. Because as you can see, I am not a cynical, horrible person. I am pretty innocent, if I'm being honest. Well, you better mail it here then. Assuming as how our post service is in Sweden, it is going to take. It is going to take about 2 months before it gets here. Our post service is terrible. No, here in Sweden we make them thin. I don't know. I've tried American pancakes on cafes here in Sweden, and they all taste kind of rubbery. Same with Belgian waffles. Don't like them. Our waffles are thin as well and heart shaped. No, you Caesar, you should come over here and try some Swedish pancakes. It will blow your mind. See, shortcake has the right idea. Yes, Oop, it broke. Crap. Not too bad. It's really easy to break the pancakes when they're so slim. Well, I've noticed that, don't you think? I've had legs since last time. The potion you were supposed to send still hasn't arrived. Why did I get. Why did Julia all of a sudden get sort of an Irish inspired, very loosely dialect all of a sudden? Also, a random thing that happens when you study sign language. Our teachers taught us how to swear. So that is probably the most satisfying one. Like, who has teachers that teach that sort of thing? Hang on. Okay, stable. Got a message from my mom. I have to see what it was about. Yeah, I know. I just got a text from my mom saying it's going to rain like crazy in the past couple of for the coming few days in your town, and I'm just like, yeah, I know. It rained so much today when I was out. I was just like, yay, my body feels okay for once. So I decided to go out, and it started raining, like pouring down. Thankfully, once I had been in the store, because first I went that way to make some trash, and then I went all the way over there to get some groceries for the pancakes. But thankfully, by the time we had reached the store, it had stopped raining. But I was like, not even wet, I was drenched. Yeah, it's pretty clear what that means. We have a few signs that are pretty obvious as well. My husband would probably be very confused as to why I have legs. I'm not supposed to have legs, and he doesn't really know what to do with me. And that's nice, Kevin. Where are you from, Tim? A little bit more. A little more. Well, Caesar, why haven't you sent it yet? Do you know how long it takes for potions to go through the customs and actually get to Sweden? Can't wait to get back my tail. I have work to do. Although I don't feel like doing it. The farm doesn't wait for me. Thank you. That wasn't so hard, was it? Today. No, Kevin. I haven't hurt myself. My body is just a train wreck. It's fine. I'm used to it. And with this, I can stand up while cooking, which hasn't happened for a long time. Alex! Hey, how you doing? I'm doing okay. It's coming along. I have two, three, two pancakes ready. Oh, yeah, I've heard of Texas weather. Pancakes. Like I've seen the hurricane documentaries from Texas. Little Teri was all who was super nerdy about it, sitting there like hurricanes. We don't have any extreme weather here, well, except for the cold. But other than that, okay. My love, promise me you'll come back. Thank you. I love you. What is the difference between tornadoes and hurricanes? I never quite got that. Oh dear, that wouldn't be good. This was a bit too thick. For my taste, but it's fine. My hand is shaking so much right now. Uh, I am going to get my water. I will be back in like 2 seconds. Oh. I am so all over the place. What is with Americans' strange weather in general? Like, how are you guys not dead? You are just slightly better than Australia. Like, you have the hurricanes, and you have the tornadoes, and you have the fires. Yeah, sure, we have those in Europe too. But you have a lot of fires, and you have the fracking, and you have the earthquakes, and you have a freaking super volcano in your country. How are you guys alive? You okay? Yeah, I know. I feel so bad for Australians, honestly. Europe and America are just blowing up with conflicts, like with the whole Ukraine situation and everything. And meanwhile, Australians over there are just trying to keep their people alive, basically, from the fire. I feel so bad for them. Yet I don't understand why anyone would want to live there. Yeah, I've seen documentaries about Canadian ice rain as well. It's really interesting. Here in Sweden, we get quite a lot of snow as well. Not quite as much as one would get in Canada or Siberia or such, but we do get a lot, depending on where in the country you are, of course. My family, They live in the south. And basically, as soon as it gets a tiny little bit. Oh, shoot. Come on, come on, come on. That went horribly. It died. Ah, sending our thoughts to the pancake that died. We have 3 pancakes ready, and we believe we have a few more. I shall try that one day. But in the meantime, raspberry jam! It is too good! One cannot deny it is the best topping on pancakes in the world. You notice I'm getting bored. I'm getting more and more like, come on. Down some butter onto the. Yep. It wanted some more fat. Yeah, like you hear so much about maple syrup, but honestly, it just seems like floating sugar. I've never tried it, as said. It seems like it. Hi there, Rudy. How are you doing? I am doing okay. I am cooking, and I am possibly about midway through making the pancakes. It takes so long to make pancakes, honestly, but it's worth it. I'm happy to hear that. Well, we don't have real Canadian maple syrup here, obviously. We probably have some knockoff brand, so I'm not entirely sure what the difference might be between the maple syrup one buys here and the maple syrup one would buy over there. No, it's not that big. There are just many. We have 4 pancakes onto this platter yet so far. And the one on the top got, well, it died. So. It's about time we fix this. Nope, not quite yet. We'll have to do it for a little bit again. The good thing is that once I have all these pancakes done, I will have dinner. I will have, what do you call it, snacks? Mellanmål? the food you eat in between the meals twice a day. And I will possibly have dinner for tomorrow as well. So I won't have to cook tomorrow. That's really nice because hopefully I have a date tomorrow. And the ones I don't eat, I just throw into the fridge. Nope, it's a crutch. A really pretty crutch at that. Let's see if it's better now. Ah, perfect. It's like it got just the perfect amount of burnt on one side, and like it's really golden. What do you want to say, Rudy? I'm curious. Abs. Most of my abs have vanished over the summer. I've been kind of bad at working out. I'm gonna have to start again because I don't. My dance classes start next Thursday, and I will be dancing alongside competitive dancers. So I will have to step up my game. So you'll see in like 2 months. Then you'll see some abs. Like really fun story. I was actually born with abs. Like the day I was born, I had a full six pack. My mom was so confused. She has never seen a baby with abs before. Maybe a little bit more interesting. But I have this workout schedule I usually do, which I really, really enjoy. Um, it's 6 minutes abs with a circus artist. God, she is. Oh, it kills. Especially you have the one where you sit like in this one position on the floor, mind you, with your hands up here and your legs up here at the same time, and you hold that for around 1.5, 2 minutes, and it hurts. Ah, it hurts. Like I feel like I'm about to die each and every time. A little bit more. I'm not very. I don't do too many planks. It really hurts my back. I barely walk the day after. But I usually make my students do it because I am a mean dance teacher that force my students to actually work on their strength so that they will not get injured. Either. like I try to do equal flexibility, equal strength, so that my students are well-rounded dancers. I miss teaching. Ooh, oh no, it broke. Can I flip this without completely ruining it? Please, 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 please. Yay! I used to teach ballet, jazz, musical theater, aerial hoop, and contemporary. Oh, thank you, Rudy. This year I will be taking a contemporary class just for myself to see a little bit how my body will respond to it. It will be really, really intense because it will be with the other competitive dancers. I am hoping to be a competitive dancer for a season, but there is a tiny issue that might hinder it. So we'll have to see about that. Oh, right. You haven't been here before. Shock. Yeah, most all dancers are injured at some point. It is a really hard sport. I Some of you might not know this, but I actually studied dance full time in the gymnasium. So I would have about 2 classes a day and some dance theory alongside with my usual subjects. Well, welcome. And we have another pancake on the go. This is turning out to be quite large. It's nice. Even the second day pancakes aren't nearly as good as they are the first day, but I mean, come on. They're still good. Oh my god, now I've got the in my head. My classmate has been singing the Afro Circus, Afro Circus, Afro the entire week, and now I have it stuck in my head again. Dang you, Lydia! She's so cute, though, to be honest. She is such a ray of sunshine. Ah. She isn't a student of mine. She is my classmate at university. Actually, today I was approached by a, a person who runs dance schools around the country. She was asking like, "Hey, we're looking for dance teachers over in Visby," which is like way down south on an island. She was just like, "Do you want to come?" And I'm just like, "I'd love to, but I can't. I'm studying." Yeah, I do. They are all drawn by me. I'm too much of a perfectionist to let anyone else do it. I have to get a new pen. It got lost when I moved, so I haven't been able to draw since I moved last time. Remove that. Remember when we talked about plants a little while ago? You have to see this small plant. It's really tiny and it's so cute. And it's actually growing a lot. And I kind of abused it today. I dropped it. It dropped a bunch of leaves. So sad. Look at this little baby! Ah, it is so cute. That's all I wanted to say. Ooh, exciting. I'll wait to see how it looks. Let go of me. Thank you. I'm so hungry now. Just want it to be over so I can eat. Of course it's okay. Really, you are the first person who ever made, I guess, fan art of me. I was, oh my god, I was so fangirling over that. I was just like, oh. Um, so I have this issue with my body. So I get really, really severe chronic pain in my back and in my joints, like my hip and my knees and my ankles, and sometimes my shoulders, and my elbows or wrists. And the doctors haven't been doing anything about it. I also get a lot that my joints feel sort of loose. And so, like at the very beginning of the stream, one of you, the first one who made it, got curious as to why I was wearing a band-aid around my wrist, and it was because my wrist had been starting to act up. Um, so I needed to just make sure that it wouldn't bother me tomorrow, because if I act quickly and don't push my body too much, I don't get a flare up. If I do, uh, it's not nice. No, I don't think it's arthritis. It's behaving a little bit differently. But I'm going to start raging with the doctors again. I've done some research, and the thing I have found is like HSD. So I hope it's something they can give me answers to, because just knowing what is causing it would help so much than not knowing. About that, Rudy, I just finished writing a chronic pain comfort audio when I was in a flare up the other day. But I decided that enough was enough, and I didn't want to be. It felt sad not being able to walk longer distances or be able to stand for longer times. So I got my crutch. I did. Oh my god, it did so much. Like the days I thought I wasn't in any pain, I was like at a 2. And like I don't mind a 2. It is great with a 2, but it still hurts. And so with this, oh my god, it is giving me so much freedom to do stuff I want to. I was able to stand for the entirety of our school photography session. I didn't have to sit down. And since I go to a school that talks about disabilities, like we have educations for deaf interpreters, we have educations for the deaf trying to improve their grades, we have studies to become, what do you call it? People who work with the blind. And over at another location in our school, a few miles away, we have also a few others that circle around disability. So when I showed up, like people were just like, did you injure yourself? And I'm like, no, I've been walking with this for 10 years. And they're just like, okay, your crutch is really cool. So I love my school because it is so welcoming and inclusive. There's nothing wrong with walking with it. But yeah, it's been helping me a lot. I've actually been able to go out and walk like I did today. The only issue was I got so fatigued when I was on my way back, so I had to take a little break because my legs wouldn't carry me anymore. So I had to plump down on a bench outside of a church for a few minutes. Then I could walk the rest of the way back home. I know, they are so tasty. And then we will add some of this and some sugar. And it will be amazing. And I don't have that much batter left. So I will be done pretty soon. And like, you take the toppings and then you roll them up into little burrito style things. And you cook them and you eat them and they're super good. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And the recipe is super easy too. It just takes very long to cook. But I'm bored. You should. Treat yourself. It's a weekend. You only have so much weekend and you should celebrate it. You've been working hard for the entire week. So now you get some time to rest. And spoil yourself. Another weird thing with my body, I also have ridiculously like bendy ribs. So whenever people hug me, they always hold my what is it called? My hip bones, because they don't want to hold my ribs because they just like whir, whir. It is so strange. I have to play some later. Oh. The neighbors are back. The constant buzzing is my fan. Oh, wait, no. And The other thing that I reacted on was my neighbors coming back. They are a little bit loud. I don't mind. But it is what it is. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I had to listen to my neighbors watching Guardians of the Galaxy yesterday. So I think they stopped like midway through because they watched it super short. But it is so confusing because I can hear when their phone buzzes up there, like they don't have any sound on, but just their phone buzzing. And I'm just like, where's my phone? Oh, I'm holding it. Why did it buzz? Speaking of, no, nothing important. And my grandmother's husband turned 20 today. Like, no, he did not. He turned 70. I'm sorry. That would be like borderline. That would be pedophilia, honestly. He turned 70. And so I had to call and congratulate him. My grandfather, turned 70 the other day as well. A lot of people in my family are turning 70 right now. I think there's only one pancake left after this. Oh! Then I can eat. Yeah. Especially on a Monday morning. You're just like, oh, no. Yeah, that's it. I'm really bored. I just want to finish these pancakes so I can eat. Like, the pancakes are amazing to eat, but it takes so long. How old are you, shortcake? Oh, I want to. On the other hand, it's just one left. Yeah, I will. Stay. Ba-da-ba-ba. Like that, and then we will stir it out a bit. Life for a life. Nah. This is not stupid. But I'm thinking I will bump this live stream off pretty soon. Because I won't be able to do much talking when I'm eating anyways. Yeah, it is. You have? Huh. Yeah. I used to do that as a kid a lot. But then I found like doing it, I didn't want to risk getting the jam onto my fingers. I just stuck the fork, like say this is a pancake. I just stuck the fork so a little bit would go under and then I roll it. Hi there, Sol. I roll my pancakes. The more you know. It is new. It is just Scandinavian. Everyone I know does it. Yeah, right? Oh, interesting. In Swedish, it's called pannkakor. Your pancakes are huge. They're so big, so how are you supposed to roll them? Oh, another pancake done. Shortcake. Shortcake. I mean, I don't know if it's a specific treat you're referring to, but at least like cooked kakor, like short cakes. This is the last one. Pannkakor med hallonsylt och socker. This is also like literally what every kid here brings every time we have a school outing. Like when we go skating, for example, we didn't have a good place to skate nearby us, so we would always go to the hockey arena and skate because the ices outside, A, they were really small, and B, they were really bumpy. So they worked on the weekends, not when the entire school was going there. So everyone would just bring either pasta salad or pancakes. Ah, jordgubbstårta. Ja, ja, ja. Okej, då fattar jag. Then I know. When we were in the United States. We met this girl. She was the sweetest, and she was obsessed with researching family history. Really sweet old lady. Um, and her family came from Sweden, so that's why we knew her. That was a pancake. Ooh, I'm excited. Um, but she would always try to like bump different Swedish words in, like spårvagn, because we were in San Francisco, so she was just like, she didn't say like a trolley, she would say this spårvagn. And we were just sit there like, yeah, yeah, spårvagn. It's pronounced spårvagn. And we are done. Shoo. You really took a flattering picture of me, Rudy. Thank you. This is a picture that Rudy made off of me, based off of this one. And with the ads. Well, we are done with the pancakes. Ta-da! So I am going to sit down and listen to the news and see how bad the world is right now, and eat. Yeah. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. And I will cut it.